Hello. I constantly get into this moment of not really knowing what kind of video I want to create. And in my mind, I tell myself, well, maybe I should go watch a couple of other videos first, and then I'll have a better idea of what I can deliver to you. And I feel like I get this with everything. So it could be making music, right? You could want to learn how to produce a piece of music in electronic music. So you go and watch a YouTube tutorial, and you spend an hour watching that YouTube tutorial, and maybe you even learn some tips and tricks along the way. But at the end of the day, you've learned how to make that person's music. You didn't ever, at any point, learn how to make your own music. It's similar with drawing. You could watch how to do life drawing in various different ways, how to structure the body, how to draw backgrounds. But learning all those things, although it can give you techniques, and maybe it's even really good to do those things at first, it doesn't ever get you to a point where you can start making your own things. And I'm trying to realize this in myself, and I'm trying to internalize this myself. That's why I make these videos, to try and teach myself a lesson. And quite often I get these lessons taught when trying to learn how to create these YouTube videos, because what's unique about YouTube video creation is that you're never trying to learn how to make someone else's video. You're always trying to make your own videos. And it makes it a really unique challenge. Even right now, I'm trying to think of the best way to deliver this message to you, but ultimately what I'm trying to bring across is that in order to make your own thing, whether that's a YouTube video or music or drawing, you actually have to kind of get stuck in and do it. And I feel like we innately understand this. If I was to give you an example of gymnastics, you could watch a gymnast practice their craft for hours. You can even watch people do gymnastics live, and the different backflips they do and landing there, whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's called. I don't know gymnastics all that much. But you can watch a gymnast for many hours, but you're never, ever, ever going to learn how to do the backflip yourself. You could learn techniques of how to do the backflip, but until you actually start doing the gymnastics yourself, you're never going to actually become a gymnast. And it's same for any form of creation. So when it came to making this video, I really needed to tell myself that it doesn't matter how much writing I'm going to do, it doesn't matter how many YouTube videos I'm going to watch, it doesn't matter how much information I can gather, it doesn't matter how much I plan for it all, until I actually sit down in front of the camera and click the record button, it's never going to get produced. And even now, right now, I'm thinking, this video is going to suck. This video sucks. This video is terrible. And it's probably same for your creation as you're trying to make your music or trying to make your drawings or whatever art piece you're trying to do. As you're doing it on your own without the assistance of a YouTube video or without the assistance of AI or whatever you use to make your things, you're going to start doubting yourself and thinking it's terrible. And unfortunately, that might be the case as of right now, that while you're doing it, it's going to be terrible. But every time you continue to make a terrible thing, you work towards making it better the next time. I don't know how many of these videos I've made now on creating videos. I basically make a bunch of videos about creativity and the creative process to tell myself and maybe tell you in some way of what it means to be a creative and how to be better at being creative. And I do think that they've been getting better over time. There's things that I've been learning. Even today, came to the understanding that standing up would actually be better for me than sitting down on this chair, because you project yourself more and that you have a bit more presence and that you can walk around. I'm not doing it today because I'm lazy and I don't want to get up and walk around. And it's good to learn those techniques, but I make these videos maybe once every couple of weeks. And if I dedicated myself to just doing it a little bit every day, maybe I would have become a lot better than where I am right now, where I'm only committing to it about once every 2 weeks of recording these videos. And there's something to say about that, about doing a little bit every day. But more importantly than that, it's important to recognize that it's not just about doing a little bit every day, it's doing a little bit every day without anyone else's assistance. Because chances are, if you're a creative now, you're probably aiming to reach a point where you are doing it on your own, and that you don't require a YouTube assistant or an AI assistant or a coach to teach you what you're doing. But in order to reach that point, at some point you do need to take that leap and to just commit to doing it often. So I guess what I want to say is take that leap. Take that leap and just focus on making anything that you can. Focus on making something without the help of anyone. And make it bad. If that's what it ends up being, make it bad. Try the best that you can, but every time that you aim to make something bad, maybe you get one step further to making something good. As cheesy as it sounds, I think that is the best way that I can put it. Okay, that's really all I've got. Thanks.